Hello, YouTubers.
It's me warming up. Warm-up clap. You gotta have a warm-up clap,
Tai
you know?
Chi method.
Hey guys, I'm Greg Alba
Hello, I'm Jessi Lucatorto.
Lucatorto. Don't forget it. So Jessi Lucatorto is one of the hosts of the channel Sweet Eats. If you want healthy food that is also quite tasty in your mouth. Sweet Eats YouTube channel.
I'm your girl.
Yep.
We're your girls.
So on a totally related video, we're gonna do a video about top 5 unknowns to true scary sleepover stories. How often are you having, like, you know, a cupcake or a cookie when you're having a sleepover?
All the time.
Sweet Eats.
We got your back.
See? Connected it.
So
made it
connected.
necessary for you to be here. Anyway, it's a great channel. You ever seen them? Top 5 unknowns?
Nope.
It's usually top 5 with like some scary ass
Bad
shit.
YouTuber, clearly.
I'm a bad YouTuber.
YouTuber.
These are 2 stories that were sent to yme2k15@gmail.com. Thanks to D and Monstein1600 for the stories.
Cool.
Love this.
Hello, my name is Ariana and I live in a small town located in Arizona. We had moved here about 5 years ago and I lived off in 3 different places. About 2 years ago we had moved to a second location, a small trailer-like house that we purchased at a very low price in what seemed to be a very shady neighborhood. One night while getting used to the house, we had invited some friends over just for fun. Since I was barely 10, they decided to bring over some of their kids to keep me company.
Okay.
2 little girls around 3 or 4 and one that was the same age as me slept over that night when their parents got too drunk to drive home. That night, around 3 in the morning, I woke up to get something to drink. I quietly made my way out of the room to not wake up the girls.
I'm scared.
In that house, my room was down the hallway and right beside it was our bathroom. My room also had a door in it that was connected to the bathroom. Anyways, as I turned on the tap to fill up my cup with water, I glanced down the hallway and see a little girl. She was just a blur to me, considering I forgot to wear my glasses.
It's from The Shining.
I smiled thinking it was one of the girls who were playing with me earlier. I told her to go back to bed, saying it was really late. She slowly turns around and books it and runs into the bathroom, shutting the door. I winced considering the door made a loud slamming noise. I waited for my parents to come storming into the kitchen, but then I realized that when they fall asleep drunk, nothing wakes them up. I sighed and walked down the hallway to check on the girl. As I reached for the knob on the door, I found it to be locked. I then heard a groaning sound coming from the bathroom. I shakily made my way into the room to access the door in there, pondering one, hoping that she forgot to lock this one. As I reached to open the door, I steal a glance at the sleeping girls. That's when I noticed that they were all sleeping soundly. My hands started to tremble as the groaning voice became louder. I debated on whether or not I should open the door. When I was about to come to a conclusion, the groaning stopped. I opened the door to find nothing inside but the gross smell of what I assumed to be rotten flesh. I snuck into my parents' room that night and crawled into the bed with them, for I was not going to sleep in that room. About a year later, I revealed my story to my parents, who then questioned the landlord about it. He then told us that he rented us the house at such a low price because it was built over a graveyard where a little girl was frozen to death. When I was around the age of 7, I lived in Yorkshire in England with my mom and dad.
Twist revealed.
One night I had a sleepover with a friend. I was in bed and she had a blow-up airbed on the floor next to my bed. We stayed up fairly late for 2 children our age and we finally fell asleep at around 11 p.m. Bear in mind that my bedroom in my house was on the top floor. I remember waking up at around 3 a.m. to the sound of movement. I sat bolt upright in my bed, wondering what I had just heard. I looked towards where my friend was sleeping and noticed that she was also sat up bolt upright, but unlike me, she was rocking back and forth. I called out her name, but she either seemed to ignore me or she hadn't heard me. I reached out to her and shook her, but she still kept rocking. She'd never done anything like this before. I shrugged it off and assumed that she was trying to scare me and went back to sleep. I then awoke again. This time I looked at my clock and it was nearing 4 a.m. I heard movements again. I looked at the blow-up airbed, but this time my friend was no longer sat or laying there. I rubbed my eyes and looked around the room, feeling slightly worried, and noticed that my friend stood by my window. I was thinking to myself, what's she doing?
What
I got
the
out of bed
fuck
and
was
made
she
my way
doing?
towards her. I shook her arm again, this time saying, "What are you doing? If you're trying to scare me, it's not working. Stop it and go to bed." But she seemed to be completely ignoring me. I followed the directions of her eyes to see what she was looking at, and then I saw it. By the garage I had in the front part of my house, separate to my house, hiding around the corner of the brick walls, was a little boy who looked to be a little younger than me and my friend. He was looking straight into my room window, straight into my eyes, as if he was looking at me. I panicked, backed away, ran into my bed and leapt under the covers. I felt safer under my blankets and stayed there
It's just
almost
like when we
in tears,
met.
frozen with fright
Yeah.
until I eventually exhausted myself to sleep. When I woke up later that morning, I looked at the airbed next to my bed and my friend was fast asleep in it. I woke her up and asked her what she was playing at during the night, and she seemed confused and upset that I was angry at her, and she seemed to have no idea of the events that took place. So instead of telling her about the little boy that I saw, I left that part out and I didn't say anything. To this day, I'm still not sure what took place that night, but if it was just her playing childish prank on me, then what's the answer behind the little mysterious boy that was hiding behind the wall? Thanks again to both D and Monsty1600 for the stories. If you have any scary stories,
That's my first time checking out one of their story videos. I usually watch like their top 5 and
Yeah,
stuff.
I like those stories. I believe in like spirits and ghosts and stuff. Do you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I do.
I think it's real.
I believe in demons. I've never actually seen a demon. I've been trying to see demons.
Why would you do that?
I grew up Catholic, you know.
Right.
I don't consider myself a Catholic anymore, but it's been
Yeah.
instilled in me of how I do believe in like spirits and demons. I don't know if people just go crazy when an exorcism happens, but holy
man.
shit, sometimes they look fucking real if you watch like one of them like documentaries about it or something.
Yeah, well, it's like The Conjuring,
It's like The Conjuring. It's 100% accurate.
Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch, 100% accurate. Based on a true story that was found footage.
The second one was
They
the
built it
little
on a
girl.
burial ground.
Yeah, they built it where a girl was frozen.
So it sounds like they built it on a burial ground and then some girl froze to death. Or she was intentionally frozen in the house.
That's scary.
I wonder if she was intentionally frozen.
Maybe that's why she was like messing with people.
You know, when I was really young, and we would go to Price Club, which is now known as Costco, they have like these giant freezers,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
refrigerators, whatever. And my dad and brother would like to go inside them and then close the door. They'd step in there and close the door, and it was like funny because they were in there. So maybe that's just what happened with the little girl,
Maybe
you
she
know?
was
Maybe
she was hiding.
maybe
and she, got
was
stuck.
hiding, she got stuck, and then she froze, and then the parents were like, ah. This is because it's built on a burial ground why our parenting skills were so bad.
Oh,
And they left.
must be the reason.
Speculation, people. Speculation. You never know where it's going to take you, but it might lead you to the truth. And I think we're there.
Truth, all the
She was
answers.
just fucking around, a little girl.
Yeah.
Little Josie.
I think in the second one though, I don't think his friend was messing with him.
The little boy.
Yeah. I think the girl who was standing at the window or whatever. You know what freaks me out too? Sleepwalking.
Like when you sleepwalk or you see someone sleepwalking?
See someone sleepwalking because they don't remember. So maybe that's what she was doing. And
Wow.
the little boy was like possessing her out there. I don't know because he said there was a little boy outside.
When I sleepwalk, I normally...
sleepwalk?
Sometimes. I'm really good at stretching when I'm sleepwalking.
Wow. So you're not like one of the like
I break into a stretch.
Step brothers.
No. I
Sleepwalker.
wake up. I'm like, oh, you know, like
Food
you
everywhere.
might think I'm awake, but I just break into like an hour stretch,
It's
and I
amazing.
wake up relaxed. Yeah, I lead a really good life. You know,
Yeah.
I hope to sleepwalk. That or I pee on things.
Sounds like my boyfriend.
You know, your boyfriend and I would get along really well.
I think you guys would.
I'd like to sleepwalk with him. Get to know him on a real level, you know?
I think you would be best friends after that, especially.
When I was really young, I had a dream that I walked into the bathroom and the kitchen and started peeing in the trash when my brother was washing the dishes.
Oh my gosh.
Then I woke up and found out I really did
Did
that,
that.
and it was my dad who was washing the dishes.
Was he pissed?
He was really upset at me because he didn't realize I was sleepwalking.
Oh yeah.
He thought I was just like,
He
ha!
didn't realize it was an accident.
Yeah.
Sleepwalkers.
So I shit on the carpet and blamed it on sleepwalking.
Good.
Where's this video going? It's running sleepwalking. The burial ground story, though. I heard that and I was like, it's kind of cliche.
Yeah, that it was built on a
Burial ground.
Burial ground.
Apparently that really happens sometimes. Holy crap.
Yes. I mean, it must. Think about
How many people have died, yeah.
Yeah, and where are they? In the ground.
What
or in walls. What are those called?
Walls.
Not walls. What are those called?
I don't even know what you're trying to refer to.
Where they put their never mind.
The fuck are you trying to say?
They have like a wall. I mean, people die, so they're obviously in the ground. So you have to build on top of that eventually.
That's
probably,
true.
Right?
I would love to live on top of a burial ground.
I'm not sure that I would love it. Maybe.
I want to live on a burial ground of like one of those stories of like this father went crazy and
Like American Horror
murdered
Story?
like all of his family. Like that would be, and then you have like, hey, there's a 13-year-old boy who's hanging out with my younger sister right now.
That's like, what season was that? American Horror Story?
That's
1?
Season 1.
Yeah.
The first season.
Gee, I love that one.
G.
Gee.
We're gonna say genius.
Yeah, again for the
Gee.
30th time.
Well, Mel Gibson, if you're watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe today, people. Become a real reject. That's what I say sometimes. Jessi Lucatorto.
Almost there.
Lucatorto. Yes. It's the clapping.
Yeah, get the syllables.
5 syllables. Lucatorto. No, it's 4.
No, 4.
Lucatorto. Okay. It's from the channel
The
Sweeties.
workout.
You can also follow her on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.com/TheRealRejects. The Greg Alba promotion for myself.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Jess's last video with us, and I just want to say, Jess, I think you did an amazing job.
Thank you so much. It was
You
so much
did
fun being here.
Really? You had a
Yes,
good time?
I had a great time.
Oh my
I really
God,
did.
this whole time I'm worried that I've been boring you.
No,
Oh,
never.
God,
You're the least boring person.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Me and your boyfriend, right?
Yes,
Yes.
obviously.
Can't wait to meet him.
Can't wait.
So
It's gonna
excited.
be love at first sight.
Can I see a photo? I won't put it on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a handsome devil.
He's so handsome.
He's handsome. He has a nice suit too. He knows
Yeah.
how to rock that suit.
Yep. you know,
Boy,
can't
gentlemen, you're in competition with this guy. I'm warning you.
Shoot.
Ooh,
He's a cutie.
I can't wait to meet him.
True.
I'm gonna look so cool when I go out in public with him.
So cool.
I'm gonna look so cool.
You guys will
Does he
compliment
play
each
video
other well.
games ever?
Yeah.
What does he play?
Not at home, so I don't know.
What
but
does
he
that
does.
mean? Don't you-
Like
what?
At
What do
his
you mean
friend,
not
at
at
his
home?
like friends' houses.
Like he
you know?
leaves to go play video games at his friend. Like, Does he
Yeah.
like bring his own
Regular.
games over? And can I
No.
play these here, please? Jess won't let me.